Hi there, my name is Nethergam, and today we're playing Factorio. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. When we last left off, we were starting to get some signals cooking on the old tracks. Clearly, it has run into one of the signals, so we're gonna keep doing this, and we'll see how close I get with just setting this up really pretty basic. So that's gonna let it go well to there, because this whole line currently is blocked because there technically is a train on it. So this train is technically, if you follow this whole thing, is in this chunk of track, because I haven't signaled anything to the contrary. So yeah, all of this is more or less free. All of these chunks are all considered to be free as far as trains go, so this guy could, if he had orders to do so, go along here and move all the way to these tracks and even down here to the stations, sort of. Actually couldn't get to the station as of yet. I don't know if I'll worry too much about that, because I assume they'll be able to more or less move on as we go. So what I'm going to do is, guess it doesn't super matter one way or the other, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, put that there. He's just basically gonna follow me along this track until he gets to where he's going. So let's see here. I'm gonna do this and this and this. Oh, he's trying to go straight there, so I'm going to go up here and deal with this a little bit first. So let me put a couple here, just so I can separate these two tracks in their decision making. And then we'll do the same sort of here, like so. And then we'll get one here. We'll get one here, and that'll probably allow him to go forward. Yep. Okay, but then it'll stop there. I won't worry about that just yet. All of this will need to get signaled eventually, but I'm not going to worry about it. More or less just going to worry about the stuff I have currently to signal. Or, the stuff that's currently got trains. Or, got stuff. All right, so here we're gonna need them as well. So I'll put one there. That means it can go forward because it doesn't want to go there anyway. We'll do that. We won't worry about that top rail, obviously. And then there we go. Okay, cool. So I think for now, this will certainly allow this train to do what it needs to do. I would like to put, for now, this might be enough, because I don't think they're going to be going to the same places. So this might allow them plenty of latitude to stay out of each other's way. What am I making here? I can't remember. Belts, which are gears and iron plates. Okay, cool. So oh yeah, right. First, before we send that train off, we're gonna have to tweak these a little bit here so that gears, let's say gears go to box 2, right? Oh, and one thing that we're gonna have to do is in here. Oh, I actually have to get up to it in order to do this, don't I? So let me set this to manual real quick, so I can get in here and say you are in fact coal. Nope. Nope. All right. Don't think that works for if there's something in there. The shift click takes over. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that means they are filtered to coal. So, cool. And then we'll do the same thing here. Perfect. Okay, and we will filter all of these to be iron plates. Again, this may, probably won't be the way we always do it, but for now, I think it's the best way to keep it doing what I want it to do. All right, cool. So we'll let that do its thing. That way, see how it's empty? I don't want it to ever pick up gears in case it goes somewhere. But more importantly, it's the second car with the coal. In case it ever runs out of coal, what I really don't want it to do is pick up gears. So let me set this up a little bit. Let me go. I'll go ahead and set one of these guys up again. Nice little this nice little splitter doodad here, or balancer, and we will set this up to, and we'll split basically what we already have to go into these two different areas. So let's see. Yep, that's right. There, and then there. There. Cool. And then that needs more splitters there. Awesome. Okay. Cool. And then, oops, I did not get quite enough of those. Those down. Put those down. Okay. So these are going to be gears. And then all I'll have to do is just take this and basically just do this. Awesome. Now this should all start back up again, which is lovely, because now we're freeing up some space for more gears, and then these should start to fill up with gears. Cool. All right, but the only train that should be able to get gears, and in fact, this doesn't super duper matter because currently that other train doesn't go here. So all that filtering work probably didn't really do anything because this plates and coal train goes here to drop off plates, so it doesn't get gears. And then it picks up gears too. So anyway, it's all essentially irrelevant, but I feel better about it. So the first thing I'm gonna want to do is go to retired Navy vet. And we're gonna say full cargo or time passed, and we'll say maybe 40 seconds. So we'll get some, that's gonna get us some plates. And then we're gonna go to Necrogami. And we're gonna wait for full cargo or 40 seconds. We'll make sure those times are the same so that theoretically they have about the same amount of resources in them. And then it's going to go to Dark Shadow. And it's going to wait for empty cargo no matter what. And that's it. Oh no, the filtering is important. Because what I don't want to have happen, I don't want gears in the first car. At some point it might, one sort of step up from what we're doing right now is that maybe we could exclusively wait until these cars are full if we have the resources to back that up, and the transfer speeds and stuff. But right now, because there's always because I'm letting them go early, they're obviously not filling, so there'll be plenty of space for them to get gears in that first car, which I do not want. What's happening here? Oh, I turned it off. Oh, dummy. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot. Well, let's keep that going so I can forget about it again. Because I want to get through these iron plates. I don't want these sitting here forever. But I totally forgot I cut these lines so that I could do that, so that I could use these and not... It doesn't matter, though. Well, I guess it sort of does once it's all backed up. But right now, it's not going to be backed up for a while. So let's go ahead and turn that back Okay, so I think that's it. And then it'll just go back to Dark Shadow, or Retardant Event, so it'll just load up on plates, load up on gears, drop them all off at Dark Shadow, rinse, repeat. So let's go ahead and turn that on. And then let's watch this go and see what happens, see if we crash 2 trains into each other. But I think we'll be okay. So that's going to come in here. Shouldn't load up on coal, because this cannot take coal. So again, it was good to filter. Probably didn't need to filter the other train, but this one's good to filter. So it'll wait for a bit to get a few plates. Now, this is probably going to no longer be able to sustain the amount of plates that we're getting, so we're probably going to have to bump the production up here quite a bit. But that's fine. We were always going to need to do that eventually. So, and then, hopefully here, not bad, about 1,000. 1,000 or, yeah, about 1,000, 1,100. Cool. And then it should be fine, track-wise, to go down here. It obviously won't get anything in here because those are filtered. And it'll just pick up some gears here. Hopefully about 1,100, although at this point there probably isn't 1,100 to give it. So, although, I mean, maybe. And then, but it'll still just, regardless, it'll wait for about 40 seconds. This guy's here. I want them to start to get in each other's way, but because this is waiting for different amounts of time depending on where it's at. So eventually these should start to overlap in their pathways, but hopefully they don't crash. Yeah, about 1,100. Cool. So this should happily go around. Should skip all this. And then, of course, go up here to Dark Shadow, where it drops off all its stuff. And it will wait until all of that stuff is gone, because there's no reason for it to leave early for this. We definitely want all the resources headed over to the plate factory, or the belt factory here. So that should be that. We should be getting belts. And that should basically be belts automated. The only problem is, of course, this is probably going to not be able to cut it in terms of production. We're just not making enough plates. So we're going to need to bump this up ASAP. But pretty happy with that. And yep, we've started to get belts. Okay, let me go tweak that belt system. Where are my trains? Okay, cool. Keeping an eye on them. Make sure they're not going to run me over. So let me tweak this so that we can actually start getting some of these resources off the belts, or off the line. How? Oh my gosh. Whoops. All right, I did not notice that. Okay, so we'll get there, and there. So chest. This one will get filtered to, yeah, about maybe 5. And then we'll put a little doodad there. There we go. Okay, cool. So this will keep a whole box worth of them. This will keep, enough just for me to grab in case I'm out, and we'll call it there for now. In terms of belts, obviously we now need to move the belts onward, but primarily they're here, they're available for me to come and grab them should I want them. Okay, one thing that might be nice, I know I spoke about trains for myself. Let me put down a little bit of track here. Let me just lay this out. That is not what I wanted. Cool, that's fine. And then let me signal this just in case that it tries to get in the way. Okay, so let me sort of think about track and what I might want it to do. Well, that I didn't mean to place that, but in a way that is kind of what I want. I was kind of thinking, because I kind of want to do like my own personal train at some point. So if I do something like this. And we call that a station. Let me signal it just for the eventuality that I might do this. I don't even know if I'm going to set this up right now or ever, but I'm kind of just thinking it through. So if I say this is a station, and it doesn't need to be big, it doesn't need to be like, it doesn't need to hold the lot, because really all, oh, I already had a car. Really all I want it to do is basically hold, no, I think I said, well, I'd have to have it do 2 if I wanted it to do this. So if I said this, like this is my own little personal car. I don't have any coal. And that these could be personal stops, maybe. And that way, and having them here might be kind of nice as we go, or like at near the beginning maybe, because like at some point I'd like to have like a little mall where all of the stuff that I use on a regular basis comes and sits in a sort of centralized place, so I don't have to go all over the place to get belts and iron plates and gears and stuff, the stuff that I want to pick up for crafting or whatever I need. But so having little stations like this where I can just go to wherever might be kind of nice. So maybe. I don't know. I'd like to be able to wander off and sort of, I know I talked about this already, but this is always kind of the dream of mine, is to say, have a train at each one of these areas, and then as soon as I get in and leave, like another train comes and fills that spot. See what I'm saying? But I'd also want to make sure that the spot that I'm going to is empty. So I don't know how I would do that. I don't know if there is any way to do that, except have like each personal station in here. So like if I said, oh wow, yeah, no, I technically can't do that. So this would have to also go, would this even work? Not really. So yeah, so good, perfect. This is exactly what I'm trying to work out. But that technically works. If the thing wasn't in the way. The problem is I think that would mean that it's not quite long enough. But let me just see it. Let me just see if what I'm imagining would even be feasible here. So let me just say we're gonna do something like this, and then we're gonna do a station here that's long enough to hold 2 cars. We'll put our locomotives there, and then we'll re-signal this up a little bit so that sure. So if I were to get in here and I would say, hey, go to, oh, right. Pff, dang it. I just want to see if this works. Okay. Or if it even makes any sense. I think it does. I think I can do what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's going to be useful or interesting or cool in any way, but I think it would technically function. To say, I would like to go to a particular station. Right? So let's say I want to go to, but I would have different ones, right? So I don't want to go to Necrogami. I want to go to the Necrogami passenger station, right? So that would potentially also be on this list. So I would go, say, Necrogami, or I would like to go to retired Navy vet, or I would like to go to Patrick Kelly, so I'd have these, and I wouldn't have any weight condition necessarily, or I would just say, maybe time passed to 30 seconds, maybe circuit condition? I don't know. We would figure out some way. I'd figure out something that wouldn't start it going again. But let's just say, and then I should be able to get in here and say, go to Patrick Kelly, and it would then try to do that, right? Obviously, it doesn't have any fuel, so it can't do it right now. But, and then somehow, I don't know if this is a signal I don't know if there's any way for me to collect this data where I somehow pass into a logistic system that I am going to Patrick Kelly, therefore get the train that is there out of there. Does that make sense? So I don't know if that's possible. I'm guessing it is not, but I could be wrong. There might be a way to somehow pass this data out of the train. Because it obviously has figured it out. It has calculated its route. It knows where it wants to go. And it'd be nice if I could somehow send this path, this itinerary here, to Patrick Kelly or to the station that I want to go to, and say, hey, if there's a train there, get it out of there. And it would then go to, essentially, Felix Code. Like, that's kind of what I want, is to be able to say, go to one of these stations. So I don't have to do it manually. I don't necessarily want to be able to have to drive around manually. So I just say, go to Patrick Kelly, I need to pick up, or go to Felix Code, I need to pick up belts. And it would go, and when it got to Felix Code, the station would be empty. And then wherever I came from, say I was down at Necrogami's, a train would then, a little two thing passenger train would then go to fill that slot at, Necrogami. And then I could get out, I could wander off and leave this train here, right? And then go to any other area, and they would have some of these little passenger trains, and I could hop in any one of them, go to where I want to go, and it would do the exact same thing where it would boot the train that was there and then replace, have it go here instead. So I don't know. That might not be possible. That might be silly, but I think that'd be very cool if I could get that to work. So we'll find out. Again, don't know how to use the circuits. So, and they obviously are very basic in terms of like, I know I can tell it to send subsignal if there's a train here or not a train here. Yeah, but I don't know if I can pass signals that are that sort of esoteric or complicated of being like, hey, this train is going to X station. So my guess is maybe not. But anyway, we have belts that are currently being produced. So now I would like to build inserters, but before we do that, we're going to have to get also green circuits. So that's going to have to be, we're going to have to do some fighting in order to get that to happen. So let me grab I've got a handful of turrets on me already, which is wild. But what are you angry about? You're going to tell me this train is out of fuel? Okay, fine. How about now? All right, so let's get out of here. Woo! And we're going to go down. We're going to have to add more to that pretty soon. We're probably going to have to add more drillers. We should probably add more drillers now, but we'll definitely have to add more drillers in order to keep up with that. And this is going to be a problem soon. Whoops. But let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got some gun turrets. We've got some ammo. We must have ammo somewhere. I've got a little halfsies thing of ammo here, but I feel like I am making ammo. Am I wrong? Did I just make ammo a bunch manually, and I'm not automating it anywhere? Okay. Well, whatevers. So, what do we need for ammo? Just iron plates. Okay, So, get some ammo. I'd love that to be armor piercing. What do I need for armor piercing? A little bit of copper, a little bit of steel. Okay. So, and the thing. So, yeah, why don't I go ahead and instead of that, we'll make a doodad. We're gonna take that. We're gonna put this here instead. And then I'm gonna set this to be armor piercing. Go ahead and give that some copper and some steel. And then we'll do, where's this? We'll go ahead and put this here then. There and there. Cool. All right, so armor piercing, a little bit better than normal ammo. Don't love that. Kind of wish that was a little faster, but whatever. What can you do? Copper plates and steel and 5 magazines. All right. Well, beans. I do have some. Oh, I thought I did. I thought I had some regular ammo. Oh, I have 98. That's right on my belt. Okay. Anyway, so yes, I think we're gonna start. Let me create a little chest to put random junk that I don't necessarily want to lose or have to make again if I don't go back and get it. Or if I can't go back and get it for one reason or another. I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm probably gonna die. So, wait, actually, can I make better armor now? Oh, I can. Sort of. I only have light armor right now, though. So actually, let me grab some of that and make, nope, that's still light armor. I need steel. There we go. We'll make a little heavy armor. Hopefully keep me alive for a second. And then is this, I'm gonna go ahead and throw those, the busted turrets, just so it can, oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Not ready yet. Not ready. I need, where do I find those? I thought they were in there. There it is. Repair packs. Okay. Cool. Let's go. What could possibly go wrong? Bitey biters. Got a decent gun. All right, so we're gonna have to do this little chunks at a time. And I don't want to get too close in the car. Though I guess it doesn't super matter. Close, about that close. Ah, oh God, oh God. Should be closer. Go. Give it some ammo. Oh gosh. Dang it. It's so hard to do all the things I'm trying to do at the same time. Okay. Ah. Oh my gosh, what's happening? What was that? All right, good job, buddy. Woo, boy, okay. What a nightmare. I kind of wish, I guess I could just take guns out of my hotbar. Whoa, I'm gonna die. There's poison. I can just take guns out of my hotbar, I guess, but that's obviously an absolutely insane thing to do. So we're not gonna do that. So what do I want to do here? I want more ammo, but I need it to be in my inventory, not in the gun. In the gun doesn't help me. Okay. Let's take on a few of these little scragglers down here. Oh. Never mind. There's no scragglers. That was old data. All right. So stupid. Okay. See, now the problem is I take this out, and now it's all gone in there. What I need to do is put ammo in it at more gingerly. Like this. But then it runs out. Runs out fast. Never mind. That's a dumb way to do it. As much ammo as possible. I just have to remember to... Woo! All right. Oh gosh. 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 Woo! That got a little close. In so many ways. All right, everything's fine. How we doing? I mean, I should take these two guys out, right? Because the pollution is obviously gonna, totally get there. But I feel pretty good about that for now. Technically, I did it. Technically, I won. I think I need to be a little bit more prepared. And I think the way to do it is to force. I need to just force it. I need to only have one weapon in my hotbar. I need to have regular ammo in my hotbar. Not have a pistol at all, because I think it automatically goes in there. Don't think I could take it out, because then I think I even have more than one. I basically need to not have a pistol. See, it won't even let me do it. It won't let me not have a pistol in my inventory. So I need to get rid of those pistols. I need to put them elsewhere in all these guns. I need to not have guns, and then force what kind of ammo I have in. Keep some of that in the pistol or in the machine gun, and then use the other type of ammo for the turrets, so that when I destroy the turret, that ammo goes back into my inventory, not back into my gun or not into my tool belt at all. Hopefully. Because I don't think it will. What I could do is maybe make a shotgun and then have that be the shotgun and sort of force it that way if it will put the ammo in there, even if I don't have a gun, but I don't think it will. I think it will just put the ammo back in my inventory if I don't have any kind of weapon there that can accept it. I think that will help me a fair bit, just sort of keeping and maybe moving these things around a little bit so that wet ammo and repair packs are right next to each other and a little bit more easily obtainable. And I need to figure out hotkeys, because I think there's a way to do hotkeys, and I don't know what they are. Because four did that. Why did 4 do that? 5? 2? Is it because I don't have the thing? So weird. Oh, okay, that's 1. Oh, no, that's 3, not 4. Okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah. 4. Oh, okay. For some reason, I didn't think the hotkeys worked. I guess it's just if there's nothing in them, then they don't do anything. So, that makes sense. And that's 0. Okay, awesome. That makes life significantly easier. Does the keypad work? It does not. Okay. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. When I come back with more Factorio, we will continue to clear this area out so that we can comfortably and safely tap this nice 33 million copper vein, start getting a little bit of copper production going in here, a train station, and so that we can send the copper up here and start getting things like green circuits and so on and so forth so that we can continue on our plans to automate inserters. That's the next goal I have. We'll also start throwing things in like underground belts and splitters, but splitters will also need electronic circuits. But we could probably do underground belts soon too. But, you know, since we're already working on getting copper, and copper will be very useful going forward, I want to make sure that we can do things like science and all sorts of stuff. So obviously all the science needs copper. Lots of things need copper, so very useful. There's also this nice little oil field down here, so we'll start getting into that kind of stuff pretty soon. And everything is lovely. I definitely got to explore this area pretty soon. Don't know if pollution gets bigger. Like, this seems smaller than it used to be. But that can't be right. Well, I guess stuff isn't really running necessarily all the time. A lot of stuff is probably backed up. So maybe pollution drops when stuff isn't running full tilt, but doesn't seem to get much bigger until you add more machines. So I'm not entirely sure if this is going to expand. I mean, it probably will once I start putting more drillers down, but yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again, and I hope you have an incredible day. Okay, bye!
Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.